The world is watching. The world is waiting. And the world has one burning question. Who is Anna Sindler? And is she involved in the zero-day attack? It started like any other day. The sun rose. The city bustled. People lived their lives, unaware that in mere moments everything would change. A devastating cyber attack, so precise, so catastrophic, it shook the very foundation of our modern world. The media scrambled for answers. The government was in chaos. And in the midst of it all, one name kept surfacing. Anna Sindler, a journalist, a truth seeker, and the last person to speak with former President George Mullen before the attack. Coincidence? Or was there something more sinister at play? Mullen, once the most powerful man in the world, found himself drawn back into the spotlight, not by choice, but by necessity. Appointed to lead the Zero-Day Commission, his job was to uncover the truth behind the attack. But the more he searched for answers, the more he was haunted by a single question: what happened to Anna Sindler? She was declared dead. That's what the official report said. That's what the media believed. That's what the world accepted. But George Mullen, he wasn't convinced, because he kept seeing her in the crowd, on the streets, in the faces of strangers. Was it grief? Was it paranoia? Or was it something much, much darker? Anna Sindler wasn't just any journalist. She had a reputation for digging too deep, for asking the questions no one else dared to, for uncovering truths that powerful people wanted buried. And when the world was hit by the zero-day attack, she had been right there, moments before it happened, speaking to the one man who might hold the key to everything. Did she know? What did she see? And why did she have to die? As Mullen and his team investigated, the rabbit hole only grew deeper. The truth became more tangled. And then they found the photos. Images of Anna Sindler with Evan Green, a name that should have never been connected to her. Green, a known government insider, had ties to classified cyber operations. And suddenly, the question wasn't just about Anna Sindler's death. It was about her involvement. Did she fake her own death? Did she know the attack was coming? Was she trying to stop it, or was she part of it? The deeper Mullen dug, the more dangerous the game became. And then came the discovery that changed everything. The photos were fake. Someone wanted Mullen to believe that Anna Sindler was a key player in the conspiracy. Someone wanted to mislead the investigation. But why? And who? What if Anna Sindler wasn't the mastermind, but the victim? What if she had uncovered something she wasn't supposed to? What if Zero Day wasn't just an attack, but a warning? George Mullen was running out of time. Every lead, every clue, every dead end brought him closer to an answer that no one wanted him to find. And then he found the final piece of the puzzle. Proteus. A secret NSA weapon, designed to manipulate the mind, to trigger visions, to distort reality. A weapon capable of making a man question everything he sees, everything he knows. A weapon that could make someone see a woman who was already dead. Anna Sindler never faked her death. Anna Sindler was never part of Zero Day. Anna Sindler was a victim. And George Mullen? He was being played. The real perpetrators of Zero Day had already covered their tracks. The world believed the attack was over. But Mullen now knew the truth. The attack wasn't an isolated event. It was the beginning of something much, much bigger. And Anna Sindler had died trying to expose it. So now the question isn't just about her. It's about what comes next. Zero Day shook the world, but what's coming could end it. If you made it this far, you're already part of the investigation. Don't let Anna's story be forgotten. Don't let the truth stay buried. Share this. Discuss this. And remember, nothing is ever as it seems. The world is watching. The world is waiting. And the real question is, are you ready for what's next? But there's more. Because this isn't just about Anna Sindler. It's about a system and network of deception that spans across governments, agencies, and corporations. The zero-day attack was just a test. A prelude to something bigger. Something that was already in motion long before the attack even happened. If Anna Sindler knew about it, who else did? And if they silenced her, who else is at risk? Mullen wasn't the only one asking questions. Underground networks of hackers, whistleblowers, and truth seekers had already started connecting the dots. Patterns emerged. Secret communications intercepted. Code fragments that hinted at a second wave of attacks. Something far more destructive than Zero Day. But here's the most terrifying part: Proteus wasn't just a weapon. It was a tool for control. The ability to manipulate perception, to rewrite reality itself. What if the world was already under its influence? What if the truth had been buried so deep that even those searching for it were being led astray? And then came the biggest revelation yet, a message. From an anonymous source, containing an encrypted file, a file that, once decoded, revealed a name no one expected, a name tied directly to the highest levels of power, someone who wasn't just complicit but orchestrating it all. Anna Sindler's death was a warning, a signal to those who dared to dig too deep. But George Mullen, he wasn't stopping, because the real fight was only just beginning. And then another attack, this time bigger, more coordinated, more devastating. Entire power grids failed. Stock markets collapsed. Emergency broadcasts warned citizens to stay indoors. The world plunged into uncertainty once more. George Mullen realized this was no longer just about Zero Day. This was the next phase, and the people behind it weren't hiding anymore. A shadow organization pulling strings at the highest levels. Names that had been whispered in secret intelligence circles for years. A group that had infiltrated governments, corporations, and even the media. Mullen had to act fast. He had to warn the world. He had to find the last piece of the puzzle. And then he got a call. A voice he never expected to hear again. George? It's Anna. I don't have much time. You have to listen. Everything you think you know is a lie. Anna Sindler was alive, and the truth was bigger than anyone could have imagined.